Okay, so I guess it will count as a life with Lynda. There's actually a real purpose for this one, but it's been a moment since I've done the life with Lynda. I could do it tomorrow because I have an accidental day off. Um, we were supposed to be traveling this weekend, and Chris has COVID. And as of today, he has gotten his third positive. Um, that worries me. I sound like this because I still have the bronchitis since June, and I'm finally getting into a pulmonologist. And my mom is having a medical procedure on Thursday, an angiogram, where they're going to check out the vein that they put in, like a month ago? Because when they did a scan, they found that it's already starting to collapse in certain areas. And so when they do the angiogram, they're going to try to use a balloon to pop it open a little bit more because if it completely collapses, there's nothing they can do, and she will probably lose her foot. So, still have a lot of stress. Um, I am thrilled I'm finally going to see a pulmonologist on Tuesday. So, hopefully, this can start to get cleared up and I can have a normal voice again. Um, my accidental day off is a good thing because Monday is literally the only day off I have the entire month of September. Oops. But it is what it is. Tomorrow I have some snackage and I'll have an empty house because Pax will be at work and Isabel will be at school. And I'm going to pretend that nothing exists outside the house and I'm going to read. And I think I desperately need that. So I'm getting enough done now. But the real reason I'm doing this today and why I decided I needed to do it is today marks 4 years since Jim left. Um, and it's always funny to word it like he left. Um, I think I'm still a little angry about him being gone. And most of the time I'm okay. But I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm still mad. I'm still rather angry that he's gone. He was not an easy person to get along with, but he was mine. And the way I used to say it was I had him longer than I had my own dad. Not that Jim was a dad for me in any way, shape, or form, but I had him for a long time. I had him from we I met him in 89, but we became friends in 91 when Brian died. And that's when he became my Jim. Before that, he was Brian's Jim, but in 91, he became my Jim. So we have 20 years of my Jim. He had a lot of issues, he had a lot of health issues. And I see some of the same health issues in Chris. And Jim meant a lot to Chris, too. And I don't want to watch Chris go through what Jim went through. And I don't know how to talk to him about that without sounding like, I don't know. Um, I'm trying to talk to Chris about health things without nagging and without him feeling like he has to, but trying to get him to understand that I've already seen how it goes and it hurt and I don't want it to hurt more, you know? Um, and I just realized I said 20 years, it was 30 years. Because 91 to 2001, 2011, 91, 2001, 2011, 2021, 30 years, 30 years that I had Jim. Um, I started the movie It Follows Right now it's like paused on the screen. And it's my way of being with Jim today because we talked about it and he thought the soundtrack was incredible and I told him he was crazy. Um, I just, I don't know. I have a need. I have a need to have Jim today. But at the same time, I keep feeling like it's been 4 years, you know? And I don't talk about him a whole lot. And I think in a way it's because I still pretend he's still here. Um, but when the date rolls around, you know, you kind of have to admit that the person's not around. Um, so I'm just missing him. And I haven't reminded Chris that we originally had plans today so we could be together and, for lack of a better phrase, celebrate Jim today. And he can't help it that he's sick. And so I don't want him to feel bad. I just kind of needed somebody today. And it sucks. So, and the fact that I plan to live a very, very long time means I'm going to have to get used to losing people, and I don't like it. So, yeah. So I guess that's my main life with Lynda. Life is still insane. I'm still broke. I'm still working like crazy. I still have bronchitis, and I'm missing my dead friends. I think I very desperately need to travel again. I think that's part because if I can go somewhere and a change of scene, it's not that I'm running away. It reminds me why I'm here. And I haven't really had time for that. Everything's been very, I had Dragon Con and that was great and that helped a ton. But coming back from Dragon Con is always really, really hard too. And I'm in need of a beach. I need to put my feet in water and feel the sand with my toes. Um, I guess just I really desperately need a nature connection. And the beach is one of my main ones that I need and I haven't had in I don't even know how long. I think maybe I haven't even been to a beach since Chris and I went to Costa Rica in December. Um, well, technically I saw a beach when we were in England, but that was really flipping cold and it's not the same. I didn't get to put my feet in the water or squish the sand with my toes. So that part doesn't quite count, but I did see a beach, so that's good. Um, I'm missing the kids, the kids that belong to my friends. And I don't know. I need some kind of crazy windfall of a buttload of money so I can not work so much and I can do more travel and I can see everybody more. Um, yeah, so I think that's it. I'm gonna get back to It Follows and drink my coffee and um yeah, I feel like there was something else, but oh, still haven't gotten the roof fixed and the mold's growing like crazy in the dining room. And I bought sprayer thingies to kill it and kept saying that it needs to be done. And we all agreed I shouldn't do it, but then nobody else went in there to do it. So I finally went in there to do it, which probably didn't help this. And then Isabel caught me and they're doing it and she took over. Um, so I think that's it now. All right. Um, wouldn't it be cool if I did a life with Lynda one day and I was like, hey, I won the lottery. Woo! And yes, then everyone will remind me I have to play the lottery to win the lottery. And of all things, I started wondering about getting a doctorate in ethics. Who in the world does that? But for some reason, I kind of want it. And yeah, on that note, I'll let you go. Peace out.